Hello everybody. Today we're going to do some paper piercing using our Sir Wilson dies. This is a great way of using more than one colour to make a topper. Okay, so we've got our stained glass daffodil for today's card. And I've also got my card base. And beforehand I've prepared some pixie powders. Now this was my cheat pixies, because what I did was I had yellow cardstock and used the yellow pixies on it. Some green cardstock with green pixie powder and some blue cardstock with blue. I've also got some sticky sheets and I've cut some squares ready. Now this was from the pierced squares, and I used the 7th and 8th one in to create a frame, and I cut another one using number 8, so it's the same size as my frame. Okay, the card base itself is just a 5x7, so I made it myself 10x7 and folded it in half. So I'll put that to the side for now and keep watching, because I will have a great tip on how to make paper piercing easy. Okay, so let's start with our frame. So as I said, I've cut it from the 7th and 8th die in, and I've cut another one to match. So I'm going to use this frame to position my main daffodil piece in the center. Okay, so I'm just going to move my frame out the way, and I've moved it. Let me just get some tape ready. Right, hopefully this time it'll stick down. Right, try again. Frame on and center the daffodil. And it should stay this time. So I'm just going to send this through my platinum. So when I send it through, I've put it on my plate in a diamond orientation, so that it hits a corner first rather than a long edge. Just makes it easier to go through. Let's just have a look. And here we go. And that's my main piece done. So I could just put some coloured pixie powders behind and have a nice easy topper, but let's take it a step further today. So we're going to paper pierce it. So I'm going to start with the daffodil itself. So I'm going to start with the yellow. And this is where we're going to change how we die cut a little bit. And I'm going to bring in this, a tumble dryer sheet. I'm going to place my tumble dryer sheet on my base. I'm going to put my pixie powder down. And now I'm going to put my daffodil die on top. So when I send this through the machine now, turn at an angle, just to make it easier. Because it's the fall away bits we want, normally they'd all just scatter now, but hopefully, if I take the tape off so it doesn't stick, when I take the die off, all the pieces are still attached to the tumble dry sheet. Now I could glue this down and glue each little bit, but I'm too lazy for that. So I've got some double-sided sticky sheet. And what I'm going to do is attach this if I can get the wax paper off. I'm going to attach this to the back of my topper. Use that piece I peeled off just to stick it all down. And now, because this has been stuck to the tumble dry sheet, I can see which bit goes where. So I'm just using a pokey tool to pick them up and move them over. It's a really quick and easy way to keep track of which bits you've done, what's to come, and also where to put them. There you see, the daffodil itself has already been done. So now I can reuse that if I took it all off, but for speed I'm just going to grab another one just because it's on camera. So again, my tumble dry sheet. This time we're going to do the blue, and the magnets are sticking. The daffodil again. So as you can see, it's all stayed on again. So we're going to get this big blue bit, push it in. I've got a little tiny one here. Now there is this one. Now this is a piece that normally I'd probably lose if I wasn't using my tumble dry sheet, but it's stuck to it and it's in. Okay, so the blue has been done. Now, what's left is just the 3 green leaves. They're quite big, so I'm not actually going to use any tumble dry sheet. I should be able to keep track of them quite easily. One, two, 3 of them. As you can see, normally all the bits would have been everywhere. So to do the whole daffodil and finding all the little bits of the blue would have been quite a job. But the tumble dry sheet kept it all in place, nice and easy. So all I'm going to do now is cut some thin pieces. Onto the back of my frame. Gone quiet because I'm concentrating. There we are. Let's take them all off. So press it all down. And now, because I've got that double-sided sheet, I don't even need to put any double-sided tape or anything. Just peel it back and place it on my card. And there we have it. A paper pierced daffodil using Pixie Powder's paper and framed with some pierced squares. Now I'm not going to put the sentiment on yet because I don't know what it's going to be for. But here's one I did earlier where I've just cut the Just For You out and attached it on. Hope you liked it. Hope you have a go. And if you enjoyed it, click that subscribe button and see you again. Thanks a lot.